to show what it's like for the hitters. And there's Incaviglia, who shaved everything off again last night. Beard, mustache, everything's gone again. He says he can grow it back in about 5 days.
Both Incaviglia and Dave Clark, we noticed in the top half of this inning, their left fielder kind of looking up at the sun and probably hoping, don't hit the ball out this way until the darkness takes hold. There's looped into shallow right, and Mickey Morandini gets the grab. Carlos Garcia's out, one down. It'll bring on Jay Bell. Ott Erickson of Bluebell celebrating a birthday. Ott is 87 years of age. Bell batting at .320, hitting .341 at Three Rivers Stadium. Lifetime against Schilling, he's 2 for 8.
Incaviglia wish there was somebody he could play as a pull hitter right now.
1 ball and no strikes.
You're right, Harry. He's out there. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's just hoping, please don't hit one my way right now.
That's what Clark was doing, too, in the top half of this inning. That's a tough field.
Marty McDonough from Bucks County, Matt Schrum from Bucks County here, and Mike and Michelle Connor. Mike works in the Phil's merchandising department here at the ball game tonight, and they're seeing the ball a lot better than Incaviglia is.
2 balls and 1 strike to Jay Bell. Thanks to Matthew Summers and Scott Chemitsky sending up some homemade cookies from Hellertown, Pennsylvania. Sending along their best to all the folks back in Hellertown. Great Pete Incaviglia fans.
Well, maybe they're out there in the outfield. They can yell, "Here it comes."
Yeah.
It's hit that way to it.
Fouled out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bell.
Curt Schilling coming off that poor outing against Atlanta, and his teammates have been all over him. I mean, this bunch is merciless. And I know he really wants to go out there and pitch well tonight just to shut them up.
Fouls it straight back, still 2-2. Schilling is among the leaders in strikeouts. He's 7th in the league in strikeouts with 76 of them. Tied for 2nd in the league lead in complete games with 5 behind only teammate Terry Mulholland. And tied for the league lead in shutouts with 2. Bell is a tough out. Pesky hitter. Fights off good pitches.
As he did there on a hard breaking ball away and just managed to get the end of the bat on it.
Fastball in on him. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fouls off another slider out of play. Cardinals have won their game today. They played a day game at Shea Stadium, beating the Mets 4-2 behind Bob Tewksbury. St. Louis has been on a roll, but they haven't gained much ground on the Phils. Bell works the walk. He's a 1-out base runner for Al Martin. Martin batting at .264. Off a big year of Buffalo last year, hit over 300 with lots of extra base hits, led the league in triples, 15 of them. Ground ball to shortstop, might be 2. Momentary juggle, still got the double play. That will retire the Buccos in the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left. After 1, it's 0-0.
It's often taken for granted, yet it's as precious as the very air we breathe. It's called freedom. And it's what inspired Independence Blue Cross and Pennsylvania Blue Shield to create the new Personal Choice, a health plan that offers people the low costs of an HMO without asking them to give up what they value most. Their freedom. Personal Choice. The health plan that controls costs not people.
The new Lexus GS is equipped with a vehicle speed-sensitive steering system so responsive that it actually improves your feel for the road. Now, the only thing more exhilarating than watching the Lexus GS is driving it. The new GS.
Upon completing the rear axle assembly diagram set using a 9-inch gripping wrench, tighten the C diagram set and secure the frame extenders to the housing mount. Congratulations, you built a tricycle. While the simplest things can be made complex, the challenge is making the complex simple. But that's what we do at Bell Atlantic Mobile, with straight answers, clear explanations, and with no assembly required. Bell Atlantic Mobile, advanced technology and people who make it mean something.
After one inning of play, the Phils nothing and the Pirates nothing. Upcoming Phillies telecasts include tomorrow afternoon's game at 1:30 with a pregame show at 1 right here on PHL 17, and Monday night's game with the Runnin' Redbirds at 8:30 also on PHL 17.
I'd like to send birthday wishes along to Jennifer Hosbach of Lamberton, New Jersey, and also to Ann Sheridan, who's celebrating number 50. Her son Phil is one of the nice young guys that works in the clubhouse at Veterans Stadium for Frank Koppenbarger.
Incaviglia hits a ground ball to King at third base, and Incaviglia is out on one pitch, one down. That'll bring up Kim Baptiste. Baptiste batting at .303, hit his 4th home run of the year here last night. He is worn out left-hand pitching, hitting .438 against left-hand pitching. 58th birthday wishes to Larry Walsh in Camp Hill, longtime Phillies fan. And our best to the Deckers in King of Prussia. Chris Decker is here at the ballpark tonight. A lot of Phillies fans here for this weekend series.
Tell that last night when the Phillies did something positive. There were a lot of cheers in this ballpark. There's one.
Yeah.
Yep, you're on, guys. Go ahead.
High fly ball into shallow right field. Merced calls off Garcia and makes the grab. Baptiste is out, 2 down. It'll bring on Jeff Manto. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Phillies. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form without the express written consent of the Phillies. Manto 0 for 9 since coming up. Was hitting .245 at Scranton Wilkes-Barre, 8 home runs and 40 RBIs, quite a few doubles too, 18 doubles. Fastball on the inside corner.
Jim Fregosi says that Mariano Duncan's scheduled to play tomorrow. At least he hopes he's going to have him back. So that would probably move Baptiste back to third. So Manto would like to get himself a base hit and get off this 0 for he's on. There's Duncan, who's very close to being ready to play.
2 balls and a strike to Jeff Manto.
Happy anniversary number 53 to Bill and Hazel Morrow. And birthday wishes to Tony Sassani. He's 72 today.
Pop-up, foul, and maybe playable. King just keeps drifting over, and it's not. It's out of play. It's about 4 rows back.
I think King saw that for a while and then didn't see it for a while because, you know, he didn't go right to the stands, and that ball's 6 rows in the stands. So I think he was kind of circling around trying to find it again.
Wind not affecting the ball much here. It's fairly calm, so the wind didn't push it anywhere.
No, it's just twilight.
Struck him out with a good changeup. That's the 3rd strikeout for Cook. No runs, hits, errors, none left. We go to the bottom of the 2nd, 0-0.
Darren Dalton and the Fightin' Phils will have a swashbuckling time when they battle a division champion Pittsburgh Pirates tomorrow on PHL 17. Jimmy Leyland's Buccos are young and going for their 4th straight division crown. But Lenny Dykstra and the Fightin' Phils are going to prove that this is their year to be king of the hill. It's the Phillies and the Pirates tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 following Neil Hartman in the pregame show at 1, only on PHL 17.
We play the Phillies on 17.
Phil's Pirates tomorrow at 1:30.
Cadillac has the answers important to you.
You feel better driving out of town, don't you?
Isn't it great having someone to call?
It says quality, doesn't it?
When you ask yourself what is important in a car, think of the questions you ask every day. Then think of the car with the answers important to you. The Cadillac DeVille, which also offers a financial answer. A $2,000 bonus direct from Cadillac. The Cadillac DeVille. See your Cadillac Super Network dealers.
Budweiser and the Phillies are celebrating the 4th of July holiday weekend with the Bud Summer Baseball Bash. It's a special tent party outside Veterans Stadium on Monday, July 5th before the Phillies-Dodgers game. Right now, be the 17th caller to 1-800-432-1745 and win 4 tickets to the party and the game. You'll join us for food, music, and surprises, and then watch the Phillies play the Dodgers. It's the Bud Summer Baseball Bash with Budweiser the Phils. So bring on the Dodgers and bring on the Bud.
Spectacular fireworks timed to magnificent music after the San Diego doubleheader Friday, July 2nd at 4:35, and again Saturday, July 3rd after the 7:05 game. Compliments of Mellon PSFS. Call 463-1000.
2 big fireworks shows coming up when the Phillies return right after the twilight doubleheader against San Diego Friday, July 2nd, 4:35 game times. Fireworks shows by Jerome, spectacular fireworks display also after Saturday's 7:05 game. Both nights compliments of Mellon PSFS. Order your tickets now. They're going quickly. 463-1000 the number to call. Fireworks on July 2nd and the 3rd. Orlando Merced leading off. He's 1 point behind Kruk in the batting race, hitting 4th in the league, batting .351. No balls and 2 strikes. Missing inside with a slider, 1-2. A little bit outside, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Merced. Ground ball chopped to Mickey Morandini. Merced's retired, 1 down. That'll bring up Jeff King. King batting at .280.
Third baseman, number 7, Jeff King.
5 homers, 39 RBIs.
Schilling came out with great stuff in that game against Atlanta in the first inning and then just absolutely lost it in the second. And got blown out early in that game and is, really determined tonight to pitch a lot better.
Base hit to right field. Ruben Amaro gets it back into the infield. That's the Pirates' first hit off Schilling, and that'll bring up Dave Clark.
He also said he wants to get some innings out of him tonight, too, because he used that bullpen a lot last night. Schilling starts him with a fastball away and a good piece of hitting by King. Just goes with it to right field.
Clark batting at .232, hit his 2nd home run of the year here last night. It was a monster home run, 439-foot homer.
And then they hit for him in his next at bat. That was strange.
Left-hand pitcher. One ball and no strikes. Nothing game. We're in the bottom of the 2nd. Fouls it back to the screen. 1 ball and 1 strike. Terry Mulholland will pitch the series finale tomorrow for the Phils against Zane Smith. It's on to St. Louis for 4. Back home on Friday night at Twiniter against San Diego. Good breaking ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Johan and Lynn Spots from Ephrata celebrating their 28th wedding anniversary by spending the weekend here in Pittsburgh and at the ball game tonight.
Bouncing ball, bat tease to Morandini. Second double play, turn behind Schilling tonight. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and none left. At the end of 2, 0-0.
Seeing is believing. There's laughter coming through. You touch us, we'll touch you. It happens every day. Come watch us take your breath away. No wonder there's such wonder in their eyes.
Come make contact with another world. SeaWorld. Our values are changing these days. People are reconsidering what to do with their money. And while just about everyone else is trying to sell you a $15,000 automobile with some interesting standard features, we'd like you to consider an automobile from under $7,000 with some interesting options on what to do with the rest of your money. The Excel from Hyundai. Cars that make sense.
The Phillies take on the West in 7 big games. First, 3 with the Dodgers, Monday, July 5th, Tuesday, July 6th, and Wednesday, July 7th, all at 7:35. Followed by 4 against the Giants with Bonds, Clark, and Williams. Thursday, July 8th, and Friday, July 9th at 7:35. Saturday, July 10th at 3 o'clock. And then all kids 14 and under get a free batting practice jersey Sunday, July 11th at 1:35. Call 463-1000.
When 2193's most notorious criminals escaped to the past, only Darian Lambert had the guts to follow them back. Relive the exciting conclusion of the original story, Time Tracks.
Wednesday at 8 on PHL 17.
Mickey Morandini leads it off for the Phillies here in the 3rd. Breaking ball, bouncing up there for a ball. Mickey hitting at .239, tied for the league lead in triples now with 6 of them. 2 balls and no strikes.
Using that M140.
Whitey Ashburn's bat.
Notice it has a little thinner handle than the one he was using before, but still has a lot of weight in the barrel, and Mickey's been pretty successful using it.
Three balls and a strike.
But he also told me before the game, he said, yeah, I really love this bat. He says, but I think my mechanics are pretty good right now, too. He said, I don't think it's the bat that's doing it. But he did appreciate Whitey giving him those bats.
Morandini's aboard with a walk. First surrendered by Cook, and that'll bring on Kurt Schilling, who'll be up there to try to bunt. Our trivia question tonight, can you name the American League team and the National League team who won the most games in a season? Most wins in a season. Which AL club holds that distinction? Which NL club? Schilling has 5 sacrifices, so he's been good at moving runners.
Phillies have a team have been very good at that this year. It's helped them a lot.
Didn't get that one down. 1 strike.
Let's face it, their starters are weak hitters, except for Tommy Green. You know, Schilling and Mulholland, Ben Rivera, who's been very good at sacrificing. You see him there. They just don't swing the bats very well, so they need to help themselves by being able to bunt runners along, and they've been pretty good at it all season.
He got it down nicely. Fielded by Kevin Young. Garcia. Sacrifice good by Schilling. Moves Morandini to second, where with one out, it'll bring on Lenny Dykstra.
He almost got that play messed up to the Pirates because Cook and Martin Young almost had a communications breakdown. See, all of a sudden the pitcher backed off it, and then Young had to go hard to his right to get it. Still had plenty of time to get Schilling. The ball almost got between him for a little infield hit.
Dykstra struck out his first time up.
I'd like to send special wishes along to a great Phillies fan, young Stephen Horvath in Walnut Port, Pennsylvania. He's 15 years old. He's been under the weather, not feeling real well, and hope he's enjoying the game tonight and feels better real soon.
1 ball and no strikes. Missing 2-0.
Now Lenny knows he has that big curveball because he locked him on it in the first inning, throwing fastballs and then a curveball to strike him out. Doesn't mean he's going to be able to handle it, because so far that pitch looks like it's very tough on these left-handed hitters.
It's over for a strike. 2-1. Phillies had this young rookie umpire at Montreal in the game behind the plate. Did a real good job, Rich Rieker. There's Rieker.
Pitcher that night was Curt Schilling.
He'll be sent down, evidently, back down to the AAA leagues after tonight's game. He's being used as a replacement umpire, but he really called a good game in that game at Montreal. Ed Fargo, the director of supervisor of umpires, is in attendance tonight.
Threw him a 2-1 breaking ball that time, and Dykstra didn't chase it. So now he gets in a situation where he could get a fastball to hit, and Lenny will look location when he's ahead in the count.
Fouls it out of play. It's a full count. Colorado's beaten San Francisco out of Candlestick 5-1 behind Armando Reynoso. Trevor Wilson lost it. Giants only run on a Royce Clayton homer. Conference for some reason on the mound with a count 3-2.
If he goes over to Garcia, if Bell goes over to Garcia, which he just did, that might mean they're changing the signs. They might think that possibly Morandini is relaying location or pitches, and they might just want to go with something different. Normally when one infielder runs to another, that's what they're doing.
Full count to Lenny Dykstra. Base hit center field. Here comes Morandini. Martin's throw is a strong one, but cut off. They've got Dykstra hung up and tagged out. An RBI single for Lenny Dykstra. Phillies take a 1-0 lead.
Well, Lenny Dykstra gets a run in, but he made a base running mistake, and he of course knows that. With one out, you don't try to get caught that way. With 2 outs, you'll do that. What he does here is he misreads a cutoff man. I guess he somehow thought that throw was offline because he gets caught in between and then they run him down. With 2 outs, you do that to try and make him cut the ball off, and you get the run as you get it caught in a rundown, but not with 1 out.
Bills on the board leading 1-0. Ruben Amaro singled his first time up. Breaking ball for a strike. Curveball missing. 1-1.
Happy birthday tonight to Shannon Burke. Got a letter from her dad, Jim Burke. So happy birthday to Shannon.
Backdoor breaking ball. It's a good one. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Met Jim last year at Dream Week.
Struck him out with a curveball. That's 4 strikeouts for Cook, but the leadoff walk cost him a run. 1 run, 1 hit. No errors and none left. We go to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Phillies.
When my doctor said to start exercising, I knew I wasn't 25 anymore. That's when I called Bill, my nationwide insurance agent.
Jim had some questions, so we did a nationwide care review. We talked about his financial plan, life insurance, disability coverage, even retirement.
Yeah, we covered everything.
It turns out Jim was okay just the way he was.
Insurance-wise, right?
Oh, right.
The care review from Nationwide, because things change.
Nationwide is on your side.
At $18,995, the Oldsmobile 88 Special Edition might be one of the best values on the Continental landmass today. Oh, things like anti-lock brakes, driver's side airbag, tilt wheel, cruise control, air, power windows and locks, stereo cassette, V6, front wheel drive. Gee, and I was just getting warmed up. It's your money.
This is our latest American Express card application display, and we're pretty excited about it. Excuse me, sir. Would you like an application for the American Express card? The card with no interest charges.
As a matter of fact, I would.
Just be a second. Bear with me. In the meantime, look for this display and take one.
Tonight's Phillies game on PHL 17 is brought to you in part by Smooth Bush Beer and easy drinking Bush Light. Head for the mountains of Bush. By your local Hyundai dealer. Hyundai, cars that make sense. And by Jiffy Lube, America's favorite oil change. Don Slaught leads it off for the Buccos. Fouls it down the right field side, out of play. Slaught hitting a .305. Catching against right and left hand pitching down. The departure of Mike LaValliere. Another foul ball, 0-2.
Who is now up with the Chicago White Sox after Ron Karkovice was put on the disabled list by Chicago. So Mike LaValliere back in the big leagues after being down in the minors for a while.
Just missing. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Just missed with a slider. Schilling wanted it, didn't get it. 2-2.
I think he thinks he might have had him struck out twice in this at bat.
3 balls and 2 strikes to Slaught. Good crowd on hand here at Three Rivers. Fireworks right after the game. Fouls it straight back, still 3-2.
Robin, Jim, Jennifer, and Ann wish Mr. and Mrs. John Ruggieri of Westchester happy 45th anniversary.
There's Jamie Kruk here for this weekend's series. Another foul ball. And there's Shonda Schilling. Blonde lady watching her husband Kurt tonight. Ground ball to Morandini. Slaught's retired, 1 down. That'll bring up Kevin Young. A week from tomorrow, Sunday, July 4th, don't forget, is a night game at Veterans Stadium against the Padres, a rare Sunday night game at 8:05. Great giveaway item for all youngsters 14 and under. Official-looking Phillies batting helmet, red with Phillies P on the front. For all youngsters 14 and under, for tickets, call 463-1000. Young hitting at .226, but he's been hot lately, 7 for his last 11. and 1 strike. Young's 24 years old. In Kansas City.
Would I have to try and answer that trivia question in this inning?
That is correct. What American League team had the most wins in a season, and what National League team had the most wins in a season? That is hit foul down the right field side.
I probably shouldn't even got you to do that because it's strictly a guess. I'll say the Yankees and the Reds.
Incorrect and incorrect.
Yeah, I had a feeling on that. It's strictly a guess. Go ahead.
1954, the American League team.
Indians that year.
The Tribe.
The Tribe, yeah. What a year they had.
111 games they won. Behind that great pitching of Feller, Garcia, Lemon.
And then got blown out in the World Series 4 games to nothing, didn't they? I think the Giants beat them 4-0 that year.
They might have. Was that the year of the Dusty Rhodes heroics?
Yep, exactly.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out. First strikeout for Schilling. That's 2 down here in the 3rd. It'll bring on Steve Cook. The National League club, you have to go all the way back to 1906.
Well, I was really going to get that.
But you might remember that season, Wheels. Those Chicago Cubs won 116 ball games in 1906. Cook hitting at .061. Puts the ball in play to Morandini. 1-2-3 inning for Schilling. No runs, hits, errors, and none left. Rich Ashburn joins Chris Wheeler in the 4th inning. At the end of 3, it's 1-0 Phillies.
What does it take to be a mountain man? Do you need a big horse? Do you need a deep tan? Do you have to have a saddle? Do you have to have the gear? Well, the simple truth is you just gotta have the beer.
Bush beer, an easy drinking Bush Light. Have you got what it takes to be a mountain man?
What does it take to live a mountain man's life? Get smooth Bush beer is a drinking Bush Light.
If you want a roomy, comfortable V6 powered family van and you want a double bonus discount on your new van, then see your Quality Plus Ford dealer now during Ford Truck Month. With a double bonus discount and cash back, you can now save $2,900 on Aerostar. Plus, you get 7 passenger seating and more towing capacity than Dodge Caravan. Hurry, Ford Truck Month. Ends soon. See your Quality Plus Ford dealer today.
You better hit the ground running in a new Ford truck.
Bert sells balloons. Bob sells balloons. Bert sells wacky gifts. Bob sells wacky gifts. Bert delivers. Bob delivers. So if Bob's got everything Bert's got, why Bert busy and Bob not? Now, do you suppose Bert's got a big color ad in the book 9 out of 10 people use?
The genuine Bella Pennsylvania Yellow Pages. 9 out of 10 use it. No other book can match it. A Bell Atlantic Company.
On Sunday, July 11th, the Giants are in town at 1:35. Brand new exciting item for all kids 14 and under, red mesh jersey. And it looks just like the Phillies batting practice jerseys. A great gift, compliments of Modell Sporting Goods. So just call 463-1000 or stop by any one of your local Ticketmaster outlets. That's the mesh jersey on Sunday, July 11th, 1:35, and the Giants will be in town, the final game before the All-Star break. John Kruk, Darren Dalton, Pete Incaviglia for the Phillies here in the 4th, and Rich Ashburn has joined us. Kruk takes that sweeping breaking ball over for a strike. Whitey made him look pretty bad on his first time up.
Yeah, a pitcher you haven't seen much of, especially a left-hander like Cook with that big hook, has a big advantage if you haven't seen these pitches. And Phillies really haven't seen much of Steve Cook. They saw him in an inning last year is all. So it's not the fastball that's confusing, it's the curveball. It has a lot of break to it.
You see Kruk kind of shaking his head, but he knows he's having trouble with this guy. There it is again, and he got it. A hitter knows, I guess, when a pitcher has him, and Kruk cannot pick up that breaking ball out of his hand.
Yeah, he's not really giving ground. He's not afraid of the pitch, but you see him hold back. He double hitched a little bit, and the ball has so much break to it, he just can't reach it. He'll get on to him after couple more at bats.
Dalton, the batter. Darren fouled out to the right fielder Merced his first time up. Phillies lead the game 1-0 on 2 hits and no errors. The Pirates no runs, a hit and no errors. Kurt Schilling has faced the minimum through 3 with the aid of 2 double play balls turned by his teammates. There it is again, that curveball over, 1-1.
Hitter just doesn't think the ball's going to break that far. See, kind of trying to figure it out.
Fastball over for a strike. Doing a good job of mixing them up.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're kind of looking for the curve. They zip the fast one by you.
He's a quick worker, this young left-hander, and the pitch on the way, the curveball, a swing and a foul tip. Held on to by Slaught. Strikeout number 6 already for Steve Cook. Also, we're talking about Whitey with the twilight, and the way that background is right now, it could be a little hard to see.
Now, this is the toughest time of the night. Now, Dalton saw that curve, and he kind of was trying to get a beat on it. Put a pretty good swing on it, but didn't catch up to it.
His strikeout high is 7, so he's 1 away from that. That was on May 25th against Florida in a game he won 2-0. Here's Incaviglia, grounded to third, his first time up. 2 outs and nobody on base. And he fouls it off first base side.
I would think a hitter like Incaviglia could hurt him. I mean, Pete can hit his fastball, and he can adjust on his curve, and Pete's pretty good at adjusting up there. He hits off the fastball all the time and adjusts on the breaking stuff.
Checks. Field to first, and Steve Ripley says no. You also see, as we look at Cook there, that Incaviglia took the razor out last night. Everything's gone again. He has a lot of different appearances.
Thought he could hit the fastball. That was a good one to hit, too. It was right through there.
Hitters have all been kind of tentative in the first few innings, and I think it's a background right now. And 2 pretty good pitchers in Cook and Schilling, throwing the ball well, both of them.
Well, Cook throws his fastball hard enough so it's tough to hit. And he throws his curveball slow enough so it's tough to hit.
Hey, those are 2 good ways to go. You know, don't give the hitter the same speeds. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Incaviglia. Popped up, foul, first base side. This will also go out of play. Pete Incaviglia with,
they're saying that
12 homers.
That Steve Cook needs another pitch, though, and he's working on a changeup. Ray Miller's trying to teach him a changeup. If you have a real good fastball and a slow curve, there was a changeup right there. There's Ray Miller, and he's one of the best in the business. He had that great pitching staff at Baltimore years ago.
Strike 3 called on the inside corner. He struck out the side. Strikeout number 7, tying Cook's career high, and we're only through the 4th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left to the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 Phillies.
They were our boys of summer, the legends of the game. Players like Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, and Ty Cobb. Now presented in never-before-seen color home movies. Movies shot by fellow players and fans. Relive the glory of the golden age of baseball, when it was a game.
Sunday at noon on PHL 17.
Your Hyundai dealer's celebrating because Hyundai sales are up more than Honda and Toyota. So right now, during the Hyundai Success Celebration, you can get up to $2,200 in factory savings. Buy an Excel for as low as $65.99 or an Elantra for as little as $73.99 after the factory savings. And every Hyundai comes with 2 years scheduled service at no charge. About all you pay for is gas. So join the Success Celebration at your Hyundai dealer today. Hurry into your nearest Hyundai dealer now. It's where cars make sense.
They say everybody has a dream. In this country, it's often about having your own business. AT&T has more ways to take your vision to and from more countries than anyone else. Because AT&T believes the most wonderful product this country's given the world is the American dream. AT&T, far and away the best in the business.
Big homestand coming up when the Phils come back. Make-up twilighter Friday, July the 2nd. Fireworks by Jerome after the game. Fireworks on the 3rd after the ball game. And then Sunday, it's batting helmets. The Dodgers for 3 night games Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then those Giants come to town for the weekend. Saturday's game, remember, is a 3 o'clock start. And the mesh jersey on Sunday the 11th at 1:35. 463-1000 for tickets. Top of the order, Garcia, Bell, and Martin here to face Curt Schilling. Garcia popped up his first time up to Morandini, a little humpback liner behind the infield. Breaking ball, and Schilling misses with it. 1-1.
Happy birthday to Pat Tellini, his 75th down there in that great little city of Cape May, New Jersey.
Hard ground ball, but right at the shortstop Batiste, and Kim throws out Garcia. 1 out here in the 4th. Send birthday wishes along tonight, Whitey, to 2 of your favorite people and mine also. Foster Mears, who works at the front desk, and the executive vice president and chief operating officer of the Philadelphia Phillies, Mr. David P. Montgomery.
Wonder how he's celebrating, watching the game, I'm sure.
I would think so. I'm sure Lenny made him a nice dinner. There's another ground ball to Morandini. Easy play, throws him out. David just kind of lounging in front of the TV.
Being waited on hand and foot.
Right, and he certainly deserves it. The man is a slave to his job, so it's nice for him to have some time off.
Yeah, he only puts in about 16, 18 hours a day.
He does work hard.
If they ever lose him, they'll have to hire 6 people to take his place.
Morandini's been involved in 7 outs so far in this ball game with those double plays and ground outs.
Pirates have hit some balls sharply, but they've been those atom balls right at him.
And Schilling needed that coming off that rocky outing he had against Atlanta last time, when everything they hit after the first inning seemed like a base hit or more. Pitches over to Martin. He's ahead of the hitter, 0-2. He's been ahead of most of the batters so far tonight. 2 outs and nobody on base here in the 4th, and the Phils lead at 1-0. There's a high hopper to Morandini, charges, gets it on the hop, throws him out. 3 more ground balls, and the Pirates gone in order in the 4th, flying through 4 so far. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. 1-0 Phils.
From 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue to right here in Pennsylvania, people are searching for new choices in healthcare.
The costs are strangling me.
Which inspired Independence Blue Cross and Pennsylvania Blue Shield to create the new personal choice.
It seems like you always have to give something up.
A health plan that gives people the benefits of an HMO.
No one has the right to tell me what doctor I can see.
Without asking them to give up their freedom. Personal choice, the health plan that controls costs, not people.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one
Before our children can carry on some of our most fundamental values, they must first understand them. And we can't think of a better reason to support education. Mellon PSFS.
Mountain man survival skills. The basics. A true mountain man must have a keen sense of direction, a certain physical dexterity, and a talent for surviving the most unforgiving climates. Of course, nothing is more key to a mountain man's survival than plenty of smooth bush beer and easy drinking bush light. So, head for the mountains and learn how the mountain man survives even the most grueling conditions.
Batiste leads it off for the Phils, followed by Jeff Manto, Mickey Morandini in the 5th. This game's been 2 different styles, Whitey, of pitching so far. A lot of strikeouts by Cook, a lot of groundouts by Curt Schilling.
The only run the Phillies scored was in the 3rd inning. A walk to Morandini, sacrifice, single by Lenny Dykstra. That's the scoring.
A fundamental run for the Phillies as the pitcher gets the 8-hitter over and the leadoff man drives him in. Breaking ball misses. Batiste hit a fly ball to shallow right field his first time up.
I was a little surprised that Martin's throw was cut off on that. I think Lenny was too.
Oh, yeah.
But that was a good throw.
Yeah, and it wasn't high either.
It was accurate.
It wasn't the type of throw that a base runner reads as high or offline where he can move into second, and it definitely fooled him.
Batiste will get a fastball here.
3 balls and 2 strikes to Kim, who homered last night. Batiste now has 4 in the year and 19 runs batted in. Missed inside. Second walk of the night issued by the young left-hander. Cook in his last outing against the Mets on Sunday. He had a no decision. His ball club won the game. He went 8 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs. He walked 4 in that game and struck out 6. Pause for station identification. The Phillies Television Network.
You're watching Phillies baseball on WPHL TV, Philadelphia.
Jeff Manto struck out his first time up.
Still looking for his first base hit. He's 0 for 10. Been putting himself out a few times. He's, I think, a little anxious probably and chasing a bad pitch here and there.
Starts him with a good breaking ball and gets it over. Cook's been a hot pitcher, winning 3 out of his last 4 decisions, giving up just 5 earned runs in his last 24 1/3 innings pitched here at Three Rivers. That's a 1.85 ERA. He's pitched real well in this ballpark. 35th round pick of the Pirates. He may have a real sleeper here. Another curveball over for a strike. 0-2.
That means he was about the 700th pick in the country.
Means a lot of people went in front of him, that's for sure. 35th round in June of 1989. Paul Wagner also in their rotation right now was in that 89 draft for Pittsburgh.
He's thrown Mano 3 straight curveballs, and they've been pretty good curves. If I were a pitcher now, I think he might be set up for the good fastballs.
And you can go a lot of ways now. 0-2. Fastball, and he jammed him with it. Here's another pop-up. This one's foul, third base side. King over and has room. And Jeff Manto is retired on a pop-up foul to the third baseman King off a fastball in, 1 away.
See, there was a instance where he put himself out. He did get the fastball, but it was high and inside. Hard pitch to handle.
Morandini, the batter. Mickey walked and was sacrificed to second. Scored the 1 run of the ball game back in the 3rd inning. You brought up in the opening, and Harry and I were talking about him using that M140 that he asked about, and you know you've given him a couple.
The one he has iron in it on the hitting surface.
And that iron hits a hard base hit to right field. Batiste will stop. He didn't know Merced, of course, was going to juggle that ball. Merced got to it quickly and kind of froze him there. And when he bobbled it, he'd already lost his momentum. So the Phils have first and second now and 1 out.
2 of the 3 Phillies hits by left-hand hitters. There's a curveball, and you notice Mickey didn't give an inch, and that's why Mickey hits left-handers. He doesn't give them any ground. So that curveball that started right at him, not much of a bobble there by Merced, and Batiste was looking at him, but he didn't quite know what to do.
Now Schilling and Larry Boa had a little powwow before he comes to home plate. Schilling sacrificed his last time up. For Schilling, sacrifice number 6 on the year. Dykstra on deck, who's driven in the game's only run. See if he bunts again. Pirates think he will. They're starting to creep up with Young from first, and King maybe is going to hang back at third and give the pitcher the third base responsibility. Here we go. He's around to bunt, and he popped it up right to slot, and it's going to be a double play. Schilling pops the bunt up, and Batiste wandering way off second base is doubled easily, and the Phillies run themselves right out of a potential inning. No runs a hit, no errors, and 1 left to the bottom of the 5th. Still 1-0.
Everyone who comes into our restaurants deserves to be treated with respect.
With dignity
with fairness.
Everyone.
I promise you a friendly greeting.
Good food, freshly made.
Served with a positive attitude.
At a reasonable price.
It's a matter of pride.
But if there's a delay, we'll tell you.
If there's a mix-up, we'll apologize.
And we'll make it right.
I want you to feel comfortable.
I want you to be satisfied.
And I want you to come back.
I am human.
I will make mistakes.
But please know they will never be intentional.
I promise.
I promise.
I promise.
All of us at Denny's want you to know that we care about your feelings, which is why all 46,000 of us have signed this pledge and reaffirm our commitment to you.
You are the reason we are in business.
You are important to us.
Let's say you want a well-equipped 6-passenger car for under $13,000. Look into Dodge Spirit. With the right package, you can get one with options like air conditioning, speed control, and more. And right now, you'll get it all with at least $1,000 cash back, making it the lowest priced 6-passenger car you can buy for only $12,625. Meaning whether you buy, lease, or just want to look, Spirit is a logical choice. See your nearest Dodge dealer today. We know how to help.
Tonight's Phillies game on PHL 17 is brought to you in part by the Pennsylvania Lottery. Lottery proceeds benefit older Pennsylvanians. By AT&T, because you're not the same as anybody else, there's the iPlan. And by Nationwide Insurance. Nationwide is on your side. The Nationwide Insurance agent in Norristown is Gary Sherman. Here's the play, Whitey, that ended that inning.
Yeah, that was a mistake. Here it is, Batiste headed towards third at the crack of the bat on the bunt, and you don't do that on a ball in the air. You do it on a ball on the ground. But
just a base running mistake, and the Phillies are out of that inning when they might have had something going. And Merced, the batter, takes a breaking ball over for a strike. He grounded to Morandini his first time up. Merced, King, and Clark. 4, 5, 6 hitters to face Curt Schilling. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. Phillies, no runs, a hit, and no errors for the Pirates. Yep, Merced hit him.
I didn't think the ball hit him, but it must have just nicked his uniform.
Took a little walk, and he wasn't playing. It didn't look like he was thinking about going to first until maybe Reeker told him to go down there.
Here it is. I don't think that ball hit him. But Reeker pointed towards first.
Well, maybe he's starting to limp a little bit there. I don't. Couldn't have hit him hard, that's for sure. King, the batter, he had as a base hit, the only hit so far off Schilling, a line drive single to right. Pirates have grounded into 2 double plays thus far. They have their leadoff man on for the first time in the game. King hits a hard ground ball. That's a base hit in the hole. Incaviglia grabs it. The Pirates have 2 on and nobody out for Clark. They've been hitting some hard ground balls, and that one finally found a hole.
Well, the hit batsman, of course, that hurt Schilling a little, put a runner on with nobody out. Clark up there grounded into a double play his first time up. Trying to get the third base coach to go through the signs again. Rich Donnelly didn't do it.
Yeah, well, he's not bunting, that's for sure. Not much sense in going through signs here. Kruk off his glove, and he won't get anybody. And they're loaded with nobody out.
Hit the ball sharply, and Kruk almost got it. Just got the end of his mitt on it. Couldn't hang on. Rolled away far enough, so couldn't get anybody at first. Infield will stay back.
Phillies are going to go to a little damage control right now and play the infield at double play depth, and they gladly give up a run here to get in double play from Slaught, who grounded hard to Morandini his last time up. Bases loaded, nobody out in the 5th. First threat of the ball game for Pittsburgh. 1-0 Phillies. Slot hits it foul, first base side. They're swinging early in the count in this inning. Schilling has been right around the plate all night, and the Pirates are starting to hack at him.
And Schilling has good stuff tonight, which can help him, should help him in this kind of a situation. Did he swing?
I don't think so. 1 ball, 1 strike. No appeal on it. Lenny Dykstra shades Slot towards right center. As we mentioned, the infielders at double play depth. Kruk is up at first base. Got even with the bagger a little in front. Fouled away again by Don Slot. The on-deck batter is Kevin Young. There's the Phil's bench looking on. Jim Fregosi, Johnny Padres, John Vukovic. Schilling ahead of Slot. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Slot now the #1 catcher here in Pittsburgh since LaValliere has left this organization. Tom Prince is back up. And nowhere to put him. Schilling 1 pitch away from walking in the tying run. And there is Young in the on-deck circle. Merced at third base. King at second. And Clark at first. Here we go. 3-2 to Slot. Foul back off the screen. Schilling had it pretty easy through the first 4. Now he's really working hard here in the 5th inning.
Well, he wants to stay out of it. You know, one of those big innings. He has to get an out.
There's your double play ball. Phillies will take that. The game's tied, but that's the 3rd double play that the Pirates have hit into tonight. King will move over to 3rd.
Will they ever take that? They'll swap that double play for the run. Now Schilling can see his way out without a whole lot of damage.
As you said, he's looking for an out, and he got 2, which is exactly what he wanted. Young, the batter, who struck out his first time up. Well, he has everybody back with a pitcher coming up. I don't know about that. Schilling wants to make sure now that this 8-hole hitter doesn't hurt him, because the batter on deck is a weak hitting pitcher, Steve Cook. And they're just throwing him breaking balls and see if he'll chase them. And he hasn't chased either one of them. 2-0.
Well, there's an old school of thought here that says you go after this guy hard and let the pitcher lead off the next inning. I tend to lean that way.
Breaks his bat, a little looper to right. Amaro's right there, and it could have been a lot worse. Pirates tie the game in the inning with a run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Through 5, 1-1.
What is a mountain man's natural environment? Let's explore. A mountain man enjoys peaceful surroundings. A place where gentle winds blow. And the beauty of nature is all about. Only here does the mountain man find true happiness with a smooth bush beer or an easy drinking bush light. So, head for the mountains and find out how the true mountain man can make any environment a more natural one.
This Lexus LS 400 is about to shift from first to second to third and to fourth. We thought we'd take the opportunity to point this out. It would be so difficult for you to tell on your own.
I got a new taste that's pure
New Pringles sour cream and onion light. That's right. Rich sour cream and tangy onion. Mmm, that taste is really something because the dip is in the chips, so delicious on your lips. Look, compare Pringles to regular chips. Pringles have less fat and they're less greasy too. The proof's in front of you. So grab a bunch of this, not that, and get a whole lot of taste and less of the fat. New Pringles sour cream and onion light. That's right. Once you pop, you can't stop.
Well, after 5, this game is being dominated by the pitcher, Steve Cook, with 2 walks and 7 strikeouts, tying his career high. Kurt Schilling, just 1 walk and 1 strikeout. The key for Schilling thus far, the Pirates have hit into 3 double plays, including 1 with the bases loaded in the 5th inning, and we're tied at 1 heading towards the 6th.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder Lenny Dykstra.
Lenny Dykstra will lead it off for the Phillies. Dykstra, Amaro, and Kruk. Lenny has a base hit tonight, knocked in the only run of the game for the Phillies. He struck out in the 1st. For Dykstra, his 18th run batted in. Lenny's average at 285, coming into the game 283. Cook's first pitch is over for a strike. Identical totals, 1-3-0. As this game has just flown along, only about an hour and 10 minutes. We're in the 6th inning already. Next pitch to Lenny, that sweeping curveball, and he gets it over. 0-2. Dykstra has that look on his face like, well, I'll give you that one.
He can hit that pitch if he'll just, you know, stay with it. Lenny's a good curveball hitter.
Cook has him down in the count, 0-2. There's another one.
Whoa. He's lucky he didn't get called out on that one.
Yeah, his knees buckled too. Watch him. Watch the knees go. Whoa.
See, that's a good pitch.
Yeah.
It's probably a strike right on the outside corner.
Another one. That one way outside. Now it's 2-2 on Dykstra. Cardinals won this afternoon, beat the Mets 4-2 at Shea behind Lee Arthur Smith's 27th save.
Tewksbury won it.
Tewksbury the winner. Fly ball deep right field. This ball is going to go way foul and out of play.
See, now that's a curveball that he started at Dykstra, and it kind of stayed in far enough so Lenny could really, he could bail a little bit and still get good wood on it.
That's the one they're going to hit. They're going to hit it far.
That's the one that Morandini hit, the ball that started right at him. Hit for a single.
Bunching Dykstra in the alleys. Lenny tops a breaking ball first base side. It's a foul ball.
And he's really fighting that curveball.
Hey, I don't know that he's seen a fastball in this at bat. He might have seen all curveballs so far.
Every pitch has been a curve.
What makes him which makes it tough for you to hit a fastball. He hit a fastball for his base hit, a 3-2 pitch that knocked in the game's only run for the Phils back in the 3rd inning. To left field, Dave Clark waits. 1 away.
Got a fastball there.
Ruben Amaro, the batter. Ruben got a base hit in the 1st inning, struck out in the 3rd. Cook struck out the side in the 4th inning. Breaking ball. He's throwing a lot of curveballs now. And really getting them over.
Really good control considering it breaks so far. Usually the ones that break a long way, you don't always control them.
Fastball popped up. King off the line at 3rd, and he just has room again. Grabs it, 2 down. For the annual Phillies Family Autograph and Auction Party scheduled for Monday, August the 2nd at 6 o'clock will benefit the ALS Association. Lots of fun. Tickets are on sale now. Call the Phillies at 463-1000 or in person at the Vet. There's a limited amount of tickets on sale, so make sure you're one of the first. Don't get shut out. 463-1000. Talk about a guy who's had trouble with a curveball tonight. Here's Kruk. Struck out twice. This ball's hit high in the air towards center field. Who wants it? Clark, the left fielder, go over and grab it. And quickly the Phillies are gone. In the 6th, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We're heading to the bottom of the 6th, tied up at 1.
This is
our latest American Express card application display, and we're pretty excited about it. Excuse me, sir. Would you like an application for the American Express card? The card with no interest charges.
As a matter of fact, I would.
Just be a second. Bear with me. In the meantime, look for this display and take one. I know this works. It's very cute. It's a little me with the application. You just got to go through the song. In the meantime, if you want an American Express card, look for this display and take one. You know, the great thing about this American Express card application display is you get involved with it. You all love the song, don't you? Believe me, when this thing opens, and it will open, it'll put a smile on your face. In the meantime, look for this display and take one.
Can I borrow your TV screen? This is what happens with a typical luxury car in a panic stop. About 2 tons of weight dives to the front. But this is what happens with an Infiniti Q45A. The world's first full active suspension helps you stay level and controlled. How? I'd have to mess up your screen a lot. Visit your Infiniti showroom for a guest drive.
Tonight's Phillies game of PHL 17 is brought to you in part by your local Dodge dealers. Come in today because we know how to help. And by the Bell of Pennsylvania Yellow Pages. No other book can match you. The Bell Atlantic Company. Steve Cook gets a nice hand from the big crowd here at Three Rivers Stadium. The Pirates pitcher leads it off, followed by the top of the order in Garcia and Bell. Cook hit a ground ball to second his first time up. Coming into the game as an 0-61 hitter with a double and 2 runs batted in. Throws him left, bats him right. Schilling's pitch is fouled just off to our right into one of the boxes. And they're chasing it down. Cook with a swing and a foul tip held on to by Dalton, and it's 0-2.
He's a hacker, Cook. He looked like a pretty good hitter in batting practice, but of course you're hitting against coaches.
Fly ball shallow center. Dykstra had him play perfectly towards right center and grabs it 1 away. To the top of the order, and Carlos Garcia, who has popped to Morandini at second, grounded to Batiste at short. He is 0 for 2. Schilling lifetime against the Pirates 1-1 in 6 games with a good earned run average of 2.14 here at Three Rivers. In 3 games, a 1.74 ERA and 10 1/3 innings coming into the game tonight. But Curtis pitched well against this Pittsburgh ball club, both here and at the vet. Garcia foul off to the right side. The 0-1 count to Garcia, almost hit him. Good pitch inside, pushes him off the plate. Schilling has walked 1, struck out 1, and given up 3 hits, 1 run thus far. Got out of a big jam in the 5th with just 1 run. Pirates had him loaded, nobody out. Fills a run on Dykstra's hit. Schilling ready to go, but Garcia had called time. And the 1-1 pitch. Deep center field, a long run. Dykstra still going. This ball is over the fence and out of here. Just cleared the fence in center field, a home run. Carlos Garcia is 3rd of the year, and the Pirates lead at 2-1.
Schilling got his slider up. When he throws it hard enough, usually they don't do a whole lot with it. Garcia did. It was right down the middle of the plate.
Dykstra thought he had a shot, and now he knows he doesn't. And look how much he clears that fence by. Just over the top of it. So the Pirates take a lead for the first time in the game at 2-1. And here is Jay Bell. Bell has walked and grounded out. Carlos Garcia out of Venezuela, taking over for Lind and playing second this year. And now Schilling falls behind Bell 3-0. Sometimes after a home run like that, pitcher will walk the next guy thinking about it. Bell is taking all the way, and it's over for a strike. On deck, batter, left-handed batting Al Martin. And he walks Bell. And Martin, the batter, he's grounded into a double play, grounded out to second, 0 for 2, batting at .261. Walk number 2 issued by Schilling. Schilling's thrown quite a few home run balls this year. That's number 12 that leads the staff by plenty. Second is Mulholland's 8.
Schilling has to pull himself together a little bit here. Home run and then the walk. Can't do much about the home runs, but you can do something about the walks.
The pitch to Martin. Schilling thought that one was a strike and doesn't get it from the home plate umpire Reeker. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. Al Martin out of the Atlanta Braves organization. Played last year at Buffalo for the most part for Pittsburgh. Check swing, Schilling to second base. Batiste one, back to first. They won't get the double play. Good slide by Jay Bell. That play was a little slow to unfold. The timing was messed up. So they get the leadoff man. They're 2 out, or the lead runner, and there are 2 outs.
Yeah, it was a check swing. Good throw by Schilling. But with Bell bearing down on Batiste, he really couldn't get anything on the throw.
You saw what Kruk did correctly, too, was come off the bag and catch the ball, knowing there was no double play. Make sure it didn't get by him and let Martin go to second. Martin not much of a threat to run. Merced. Ground ball into right field, a base hit. Martin going around second. He'll head for third. Amaro's throw is cut off. Pirates with runners at the corners now. 2 outs on Merced's first hit of the game.
Schilling has been throwing Merced a lot of sliders. He threw him another one here. Just by John Kruk. That's a pitch that you can pull if you get the barrel of bat out there, and that's exactly what Merced did.
King, the batter, he's 2 for 2 tonight. He singled to right, a line drive single, then grounded a single in the hole to left his last time up. King 2 for 2 coming into the game at .280 and has raised his average to .285. So Schilling trying to get out of this jam. Pirates have a run in the inning on a homer by Garcia and lead it 2-1. Runners at first and third, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. Right down the middle with a fastball. Johnny Padres looking on at Schilling. Schilling 8-2 on the year and earned an average of 3.46 coming into this game. Start number 16 for him. Pitched 109 1/3 innings prior to tonight. 1 ball, 1 strike on King. Jammed him, broke his bat to Batiste. He'll go to Morandini. They just got the runner at second base. Merced in the inning, a run on 2 hits. No errors and 2 left. Harry Callis back with Whitey in the 7th. Pirates 2, Phils 1.
It's often taken for granted, yet it's as precious as the very air we breathe. It's called freedom. And it's what inspired Independence Blue Cross and Pennsylvania Blue Shield to create the new Personal Choice, a health plan that offers people the low costs of an HMO. without asking them to give up what they value most, their freedom. Personal choice. The health plan that controls costs, not people.
We're gonna have to bail.
What about the Bud Light?
No time. There's only one left. You take it. I'll never forget you.
If you want great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light.
Not so fast. Yes!
This is a line. To some, it is seen as a barrier. To others, it's a point where traditions of the past are abandoned in favor of visions of the future. Introducing the revolutionary new Toyota Supra. It's taken everything sports cars were before and crossed the line.
It's a big league-looking batting helmet, free for kids 14 and under when the Phillies play the Padres, Sunday, July 4th at 8:05. Celebrate July 4th at a Phillies game and get a batting helmet free. Call 463-1000.
After 6 innings of play, it's the Pirates 2 and the Phillies 1. Tomorrow at 7, when Reno's ex-partner is murdered, Bobby and Reno go in search of his killer on Renegade right here on PHL 17. And Harry Callis with us. Harry?
All right, thanks, Rich. And Darren Dalton leads it off for the Phils. Dutchess fouled out down the right field line and struck out. Beats the ball foul, 1-1. Young Steve Cook has been impressive here tonight. 7 strikeouts, equaling his career high. Shown an outstanding curveball. Missing with that one, 2 balls and a strike. Cued down the third base side, foul. Jamie Wagner and Nancy Aceta are in attendance at the game tonight. They both work in the Phillies family lounge. And Jamie has asked Nancy to marry him. Proposing right here at the game. Locked him with a breaking ball. Eight strikeouts, a career high for Young.
Yes, sir. That is a major league curveball right there. Saw Dutch's hip flinch a little, and that's all it took.
Brings on Pete Incaviglia. He has grounded out and struck out. Tried to hit the backdoor breaking ball, missed with it. Henry Martin here with a group from Prizetown, Pennsylvania. Cheering for the Phils tonight. 2-1, Pirates lead. We're in the 7th. He popped him up, foul and playable. Kevin Young makes the grab. That's 2 down, and that'll bring on Kim Baptiste, who has flied out and walked. Chris Estright, Avery Rose, Marie Navarro, and Mike Emmerich from Harrisburg here cheering for the Phils. A lot of Phillies fans here this weekend. Popped him up. Shallow right field. Carlos Garcia takes charge, and that'll retire the side. No runs, hits, errors, and none less. Stretch time at Three Rivers. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Pirates lead 2-1.
On Renegade. I'll find whoever's responsible for this.
I promise you.
Reno and Bobby turn a border town inside out to take in a cop killer.
Where is he now?
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Bringing back Elijah's Armada, remember?
But this one's different, Bobby.
A vow of vengeance could cost Reno his life.
You have seriously underestimated the situation, not to mention our opposition.
On the next Renegade.
Sunday at 7 on PHL 17.
There are some things that money can't buy. Infiniti believes safety should be one of those things. That's why they're the only car company whose entire line includes standard, not only ABS and dual airbags, but automatic seatbelt pretensioners to help snug the belt around you as the airbags deploy. From their least expensive G20 to their most luxurious Q45. Would a visit to your Infiniti showroom be in order? I think that's safe to say.
Me and the folks at American Express have been kicking around some ideas for a new card application display. I like this one. Pretty good, isn't it? Excuse me, sir. Would you like an application for the American Express card? The card with no interest charges.
As a matter of fact, I would.
Bit of a malfunction. Until I work the kinks out here, look for this display and take one. All right?
Hello, I'm Dick Vermeil. Is wearing sunscreen important for skiers? It is just as important for skiers as for sunbathers. The ski slopes can reflect up to 85% of the sunlight into your face. Protect exposed areas using the sunscreen with an SPF of 15.
Dave Clark leads it off for the Buccos here in the bottom of the 7th. He's grounded into a double play and is singled. One strike to Clark. Not a big strikeout game for Schilling. He has struck out just one. Walked two and hit a batsman. 1 ball and 1 strike. This will probably be Kurt's last inning. He is scheduled to bat 3rd in the 8th. 2-1.
Rocks didn't hurt him. Hit batsman cost him a run back in the 5th.
Ground ball to the shortstop. He's really been getting a lot of ground ball outs. 1 down.
Steve Cook, 7 innings of pitching, 8 strikeouts, a career high. He's walked 2 and allowed only the run. Schilling hasn't pitched that badly. 6 innings, 2 runs, 5 hits. Garcia's solo home run, of course, and Phillies' top 5 hitters not doing much. 2 for 15 with 7 Ks.
1 strike to Slot.
They didn't do much last night. It was Amaro and Batiste and Morandini last night.
Pretty well hit to the opposite field. Amaro back at the track makes the grab. That's 2 down, and that'll bring on Kevin Young.
Your top hitters, you know, Kruk, Dykstra, Dalton, Duncan, those fellas, they can't do it every game, but if you're going to win a lot of ball games, you need help from right down through the bottom of the lineup, and the Phillies have certainly had that. And this is only a 2-1 ball game. You know, we have some innings left.
And Schilling has gone deep into the game, which is just what Jim Fregosi wanted. Because Fregosi had to go to his bullpen early last night and use most of them in that game last night. So Schilling is working here in the 7th inning. Phillies will get bullpen activity with Schilling scheduled to hit 3rd in the 8th inning. On the inside corner, 1-2 to Kevin Young, who has struck out and fly to right.
David West.
West pitched to 2 batters last night. Walked 1 and got a double play ground ball. in the dirt, 2-2. Chopped foul down the third base side. Stays 2-2 to Kevin Young. Base hit to center field.
Whoa.
Young hustles it into a double.
Wasn't a very good risk with the pitcher coming up next, but it paid off for him. Should have had him easy. So bad, Dykstra, but it's a double.
So Young at second base with 2 outs. Steve Cook is grounded out and flied out to center. Left-hand pitcher bats right. He was an All-American high school quarterback. Threw right-handed as a quarterback. In the dirt, 2-0.
Funny how left-handers do strange things. Terry Mulholland signs everything with his right hand, as did Steve Carlton.
He fouls it down the right field side. It'll go out of play. 2 balls and 1 strike to Steve Cook. Cook's parents from Hawaii. He was born on Kauai. Up the middle, base hit center field, and the Pirates now lead at 3-1 on an RBI single by Cook, who's doing it all tonight. So the defensive lapse, allowing Young to stretch what appeared to be a routine single into a double, cost the Phillies a run.
It's an AstroTurf hit there. Just bounce it. It picks up speed on the turf.
Here's Carlos Garcia. His homer put the Pirates ahead. 1 for 3 with a home run in the 6th. $35,439 to pay the tenants here tonight. Fireworks right after the game. Two quick strikes to Carlos Garcia. Slider away. 1-2. Cook has made the most of his hits. He has 3 hits and 3 runs batted in this year. One ball and 2 strikes to Garcia. Struck him out to retire the side. Second strikeout for Schilling. But the Pirates get a run on Cook's RBI single. 2 hits, no errors, 1 left. We go to the 8th inning. Pittsburgh leads at 3-1.
Come see castles and knights. Explore dragons, cross country, hear tales being told. Adventures waiting, there's no time to waste. Come see, come conquer, there's only one place. Busch Gardens, the nearby faraway place. Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, come see, conquer.
Highly sensitive microphones and even stethoscopes were used to isolate noises in the new Intrepid. Triple sealed doors, specially designed tires, and a unique muffler system were used to quiet them. You said your next car had to be quiet.
Excuse me.
And boy, did we listen. Intrepid. This changes everything.
We've heard it all before.
You want me to rub this piece of paper on something to make it smoother?
There are always skeptics.
So I'm going to take this piece of cellophane with the sticky stuff on the back and use it to fix things.
So when we introduce products like our New Stroke Snap-Off paintbrush, we've come to expect a little skepticism.
You mean to tell me these things paint as well as expensive brushes?
New Stroke Snap-Off paintbrushes from 3M. You'll get a good quality paint job. Trust us.
Tonight's Phillies game on PHL 17 is brought to you in part by Bud Light. If you want great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light. By Ford, stop in today during Truck Month at your local Quality Plus Ford dealer and test drive the new Ford Explorer. And by Bell Atlantic Mobile, advanced technology and people who make it mean something. Jeff Mano leads it off here in the 8th inning. Beats a foul back behind the plate. Al Martin has moved to left field. William Pennyfeather has moved to center field in the defensive change by Jim Leland here in the 8th. One ball and one strike to Mano. 2-1.
Three hits is all Cook has allowed. Never any more than one in an inning.
Two balls and two strikes to Jeff Mano. Now this young man's been impressive. Facing a lineup, Phil's lineup that leads the league in runs scored and giving the Phillies just 3 hits. Pirates lead at 3-1 here in the 8th inning. Beats a foul, still 2-2.
Jeff's just trying to get some wood on the ball. He's swinging at quite a few bad pitches.
Right off that one, it's a full count. There's his first hit as a Phil. Jeff Mano, a line single to left field. Well, Mano's first National League hit. Played 70 games for Cleveland.
He got a good fastball there, and he drilled it. The Phillies need base runners.
Mickey Morandini will bat. He has walked and singled. Ricky Jordan in the on-deck circle, the pinch hit for Kurt Schilling. One strike to Morandini. Pirates will get their first bullpen activity. Left-hander John Candelaria, right-hander Stan Belinda get up. That's Dave Otto, the left-hander, excuse me. 2 strikes to Morandini. Missed inside with a curveball.
That went around the plate.
Whips it foul down the right field side. Still 1-2 to Mickey Morandini. Kurt Schilling out of the game now.
Didn't pitch badly, but not as well as the fella on the other team, Steve Cook.
Just got a piece of the curveball. Still 1-2. Skies it into shallow left field. Bell goes out. He's called off by Martin, who makes the grab. Morandini out 1 down. It'll bring on Ricky Jordan. Pinch hit for Kurt Schilling.
Number 17, Ricky.
Jordan's hitting at .260, 2 homers. He's knocked in 4 as a pinch hitter, 4 for 21. Missed. 1 ball and no strikes. Missing inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Ricky will sit on a fastball here. Chased a high pitch. 2-1.
He was trying to tie it with that swing. Pitch was just a little too high.
Fouls it off. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Ricky Jordan.
Leland wants his left-hander to, get through this little bit of a mess he's in, not run around first 1 out because of the left-hand hitters coming up, Dykstra and 2 hitters later, Kruk.
Got him with a curveball. 9th strikeout for Cook. 2 down here in the 8th.
It's one of the best curveballs he's thrown in the game. Look at that. That ball sizzled in there.
They'll bring on Lenny Dykstra, who has struck out, singled, and flied out. He has knocked in the lone Philly run with his base hit. Fastball.
Up a little bit. You don't have a whole lot of time up there to sort those close pitches out. But his fastball is into the 90s.
One ball and 1 strike. 2 strikes. You usually see a left-hander this young that has such good command. Cook's just 23. Into deep right center field, but Merced has a beat on it, makes the catch at the warning track, and that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 3-1 Pittsburgh.
If you want your car done right, it has to be done by the right people.
We take care of our customers. We do the job right.
Quality all the way.
Experience counts. The customer comes first. Satisfaction guaranteed.
We're only as good as our people. That's why Jiffy Lube is America's favorite oil change.
We got experience at Jiffy Lube.
Today, 2 airlines share one vision: to join the world together as never before. Announcing the global alliance of U.S. Air and British Airways. Now, there are no boundaries.
A leading automotive writer on the Volvo 850 GLT. Beneath its business suit is a rocker.
Okay, folks, shit looks to be quite a morning. Everything's backed up. Looking east of interchange, we've got an overturned tractor trailer causing major rubbernecking and delays. Heading into downtown, well, you might as well just put it in front.
Now there's a brand new part season ticket plan. See all the National League teams once after July 1st. 13 games in all. Pick 1 game from each of the remaining series. Then get all the benefits of being a season ticket holder. Plus, you'll be first on the list to pick your permanent seats for 1994. Don't miss out on this second chance to be a Phil's season ticket holder. Call the Phillies sales office during the regular hours Monday through Friday. 463-5000. David West is the new Phillies pitcher coming on for Curt Schilling. West appearing in his 30th game. He's 1-1, lost 2, 2 saves, a 2.75 ERA. In 36 innings, he's given up 29 hits, 11 earned runs, 40 strikeouts. Bell smokes it down the left field line. That'll be a double for Jay Bell. So Bell is a leadoff base runner to bring up Al Martin.
Pitch was down and in. It wasn't a strike, but he blistered it by Manto. He's a good hitter, Jay Bell.
Brings on Al Martin. He's grounded into a double play, grounded out, and hit into a fielder's choice. Martin facing the left-hander, could be bunting to try to get him to third base. Jay Bell to third. He is. And he bunts it foul, and that gets Rich Rieker, the plate umpire. No balls and a strike to Al Martin. Pittsburgh leading here in the bottom of the 8th. Rich Donnelly, third base coach, flashing signs to Martin. Again around a bunt, he took it wide, 1 ball and 1 strike. Pirate bullpen is down now. They'll try to get young Steve Cook through this game on his own. Gets the bunt down nicely. West Throws late at first base. The look at third, and by the time he wheeled and threw to first, it'll be a base hit for Martin, and the Pirates have runners at first and third.
A peek to third cost him that play at first. And you see, he'll look there. That cost him about 3 strides by the runner. And let me tell you, Morandini really made a good play to keep that ball out of the outfield. Infield has to come in.
For Orlando Merced. One ball and no strikes. Merced is grounded out, been hit by a pitch ball and singled. One ball and one strike to Merced, who is facing left-hand pitching from the left side for the first time this year. He has chucked switch hitting. Tim Mauser starting to throw in the Phillies bullpen. Let's pause for station identification on the Phillies television network.
You're watching Phillies baseball on WPHL TV, Philadelphia.
David West in trouble here in the 8th. Runners at first and third and nobody out. 1-2 the count to Orlando Merced. Popped him up. Foul and playable. John Krutz squeezes it. So Merced's out. That's one down, and that'll bring on Jeff King. King's 2 out of 3. He has singled twice. Phillies will drop the infield back now. A double played up. He had a cut. He fouls it straight back. Pirate runners first and third with one down. Chase the high fastball. No balls and 2 strikes.
We'll go upstairs with him again on the fastball and hope that he'll chase another one.
Nothing in 2 to King. Missed inside with a slider. 1-2. Center field. Dykstra drops the ball. Coming in to score is Bell. Heading for third is Martin. Going into second is King, and it's now 4-1 Pittsburgh. Lenny had a long run for it. Got there, but did not catch it.
He'll get an error probably and give King an RBI. Although Lenny wasn't that deep. Oh, right off the heel of his glove.
There'll be an error on Dykstra, but will be a sacrifice fly. No at bat for King and an RBI.
He would have had a hard time making a throw home. He was on the dead run, but he should have caught the ball. Infield in again.
William Pennyfeather, the batter, popped it up. Behind second base, Mickey Morandini puts it away. That's out number 2. And it will bring up Don Slaught. Slaught's grounded out, grounded into a double play and fly to deep right field. Pittsburgh leading it by a score of 4-1. Bucko runners second and third with 2 outs. Tried to bunt for a hit. Bunts it foul. It out of play. No balls and 2 strikes to Don Slaught. West wants a different ball from Rich Rieker, the plate umpire. Press lounge here at Three Rivers Stadium, just not quite the same anymore without Willard Diz Bellows. Diz passed on in February. Long time Pittsburgh Pirate employee and ran the press lounges for both football and baseball. Quite a guy.
He started working for the Pirates in 1926.
Wow. Just missing. West thought he had it. Started off the mound. Rich Rieker did not give it to him. 2-2. Setting up outside was Darren Dalton. Slaught's pretty much off the plate. Really does not have full plate coverage on the outside part of the plate. Ooh, great catch by Dalton. That saved a run. What a horse that man has been behind the plate for the Phillies. It's a nasty.
Not an easy bounce either. Not one of those little short hops. The bunt play really has come back to haunt West here. He would have been out of this inning had he thrown the runner out at first.
It's a full count to Don Slaught. Fouls that one out of play. Still 3-2. Fly ball center field. Dykstra hardly has to move. That will retire the side, but Pittsburgh adds a run in the inning. They do it with 2 hits. There was 1 Philly error and 2 men left. We go to the 9th inning. Buccos lead 4-1.
What? Oh, guard dog. Oh, very scary. Finally, the good stuff.
If you want great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light.
If you've got a group of 25 or more, we'll give you a great time at a Phillies game. For all the details about a special package for your group at a Phillies game, call 463-5000.
Can I borrow your TV screen? This is what happens with a typical luxury car in a panic stop. About 2 tons of weight dives to the front. But this is what happens with an Infiniti Q45A. The world's first full active suspension helps you stay level and controlled. How? I'd have to mess up your screen a lot. Visit your Infiniti showroom for a guest drive.
After 8 innings of play, it's Pittsburgh 4 and the Phillies 1. Tomorrow at 8, Boudreau is accused of being a dirty cop. Can he prove his innocence? Find out on Street Justice, only on PHL 17. Ruben Amaro leads it off for the Phillies here in the 9th inning. 4-1 Pittsburgh, and Steve Cook has really pitched a fine game, a career-high 9 strikeouts. 1 strike to Amaro was 1 out of 3.
Phillies need a couple of base runners some way.
1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled out of play. Cook has pitched 1 complete game this year. He shut out the Marlins earlier.
Keeps throwing that curveball. That's really been his best pitch. The rest fastballs. I think he tried a changeup or 2.
Zane Smith charting pitches. He'll pitch tomorrow for the Pirates.
Randy Tomlin to his left is on the disabled list, but about ready to come off.
Curveball hit down the left field line. A fair ball going to the corner. Amaro will get 2 on it. Juggled by Martin, but Ruben will hold on at second base. Amaro's second hit. Just the 5th for the Phils off Cook, and the batter will be John Kruk.
Cook went to the well once too often with his curveball, and Ruben saw 4 in a row and really stung that one by the third baseman, Jeff King. And there's one of the base runners.
Phillies' first extra base hit off Cook, and the batter will be John Kruk, who has twice struck out and flied out to left. Missed with a curveball. Stan Belinda, the right-hander. Dave Otto, the left-hander, back up in the Bucco bullpen. Two balls and no strikes. Phils trail by 3 here in the 9th inning. Time called as Don Slaught trots out to talk to Cook, and Jim Leland is coming out as well. Leland usually, when he comes out, makes a change, but I don't think he's going to make a change here.
He wants to say something to his pitcher and get his point across, and that's just what he did. No uncertain terms. A little vote of confidence. Leland is in the process of rebuilding here in Pittsburgh, and young people like this left-hander's only 23 years old.
Haven't been many pitchers hold the Phillies to 1 run. The Phillies are the only team in the National League who have not been shut out. Got that one over, 2-1. Greg Maddux held the Phils to 1 run. Three balls and a strike. Darren Dalton waits on deck. Got it over. Full count.
Not only got it over, he made a perfect pitch right on that outside corner.
Kruk fouls it down the left field side, out of play. Still 3-2 to John Kruk with Amaro at second base and nobody out here in the 9th inning. Ground ball hit to second base. Garcia took a lot of time but just barely got Kruk. Garcia looked like he was reading Bill White's signature on the baseball, and he almost lost John Kruk. Amaro moves up to third base. Here he is.
Yeah, he took all the time, took all those extra steps, and just barely got him.
Yeah. Brings on Darren Dalton. Dutch has fouled out down the right field line and twice struck out. Really fooled by the curveball. Way outside with the breaking ball, 1-1.
If Dalton can reach base, I think Cook is out of there.
Bring in Belinda probably with the right-hand hitters coming up. Not going to reach base that way. He's chased 2 bad breaking balls, as Dutch. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
And he can't hit that one. That's bounced up there low and away about a foot outside.
Gave him another one. Struck him out. Third time he has struck out Dalton, and strikeout number 10 for young Mr. Cook. In the 9th inning, the Pirates lead at 4-1. Travel arranged through U.S. Air with daily nonstop service to L.A., San Francisco, San Diego, and Seattle. To the West Coast, U.S. Air begins with you. 35,000 plus on their feet now with 2 outs in the 9th inning. Pete Incaviglia nothing out of 3. Outside with a fastball. Ruben Amaro at third base with 2 outs here in the 9th. Base hit center field. Amaro scores. It's now a 4-2 ball game. Incaviglia knocks in his 50th run of the year and keeps the game alive for Kim Baptiste. Baptiste has flied to right, walked, and hit a looper that was caught by Garcia. Curveball on the inside corner for a strike. up, foul, should be playable by Kevin Young. This game's over. Steve Cook, the 23-year-old left-hander, has really pitched an outstanding game here. Tip your cap to the young left-hander. Beat the Phils by a score of 4-2 with a career-high 10 strikeouts and just 2 walks. Masterful job by the young lefty.